Let's get you the latest from Uttarkashi as rescue operations in the flash floods-ravaged area enters day 4. And we're talking about the army. They're saying that at least 70 people have been rescued so far and more than 50 are believed to be missing. Around 190 people have been rescued from that town that was destroyed by the landslide. In order to get you a ground report and the situation literally that is unfolding on day 4, we have Ankit Tyagi joining us in order to get us the very latest. Ankit, take us through, is the weather holding up? How are the rescue operations being carried out? What kind of assistance is being provided by the state and the central government? Do remember the Prime Minister has spoken with the Chief Minister, assuring all kind of assistance and all kind of promises that are being made in this regard. Take us through particularly those who have been injured and those who have been rescued, a health update on those as well, and while the search continues for those who are missing.
While there are 2-3 aspects to it at this moment, and let me very quickly first, in fact, bring to your notice one by one what is happening here. First, the good news, that is the weather is holding up at this moment. The sun is out already. We can see that, we can hear the choppers flying. So there will be another long day of helicopters taking from the Matli ITBP the helipad. 6 to 7 choppers have been deployed, the civilian choppers, and those will be going from there right up to Harsil, where the army helipad has been made functional. From there, of course, they are bringing back largely the people, those who are stuck, the pilgrims, the tourists, those who are stuck in Gangotri. So from Gangotri, after, till wherever the road connectivity is, then a little bit of trek, people are being brought down to Harsil, and from Harsil they are being brought back. About 500 so far have been brought back from that, out of which a very small number is of the people of the Dharali village, the main epicenter. I have been speaking to sources there and of course to the top officials of the NDRF, the SDRF, the state police, and they have said that Dharali village, 80% of it is absolutely off the map. I mean, Dharali as it was doesn't exist anymore. There is at some places about 40 to 50 feet thick slush, mud and the debris which at this moment has overtaken the town downstream, and you have to dig through that 30-40 feet to try and bring out people, even those who have passed away. But the problem is, because now it's been more than 65 hours, we have entered day 4 as far as this entire tragedy is concerned. The problem is that even now the heavy equipment has not been able to reach the epicenter, Dharali. Now, what is happening because of that? It's the road connectivity. The road connectivity is the problem. Where I am at this moment in Maneri on the Gangotri highway, I'm just about 10 kilometers from Batwari and then to Gangnani. From Gangnani, the bridge had washed off. Now, yesterday at 2 places where the major landslide had taken place, the temporary road has been made. Now troop movement has started. SDRF, NDRF yesterday in the night were also trying to assess the situation and see whether how quickly can they make a Bailey bridge at the place in Gangnani, ahead of Gangnani in fact. After that, the movement of the troops will take place towards Harsil. Now from that very point, Harsil is another 20 kilometers, and the visuals that you are seeing of Gangnani, just if you move 7 kilometers ahead, it's that bridge which is completely washed off. Now, if this 100-meter bridge is constructed, how soon it is constructed, only then there will be movement forward. But there is no guarantee that the road ahead is smooth, that the road ahead is still holding on. And then, of course, there will be a new set of challenges. So till the time the big earth movers, the diggers, the radars and other equipment do not reach, in fact, Harsil, and from there 7-8 kilometers to the Dharali village, the rescue operations will be extremely hampered. Now, the only good thing is, because of the flights that were able to take off yesterday, a good number of NDRF and SDRF officials along with the ITBP army have been able to reach the spot. But without the equipment, it is very difficult to dig through 30-40 feet of the slush, the mud, the debris to even bring out those who possibly would have been stuck. Through the day yesterday, at the helipad. I've been speaking to a lot of people, those whose family members, contractors, whose laborers, all were stuck. The last they heard from them was at 1:30, a day before, in fact, yesterday. And since then, there hasn't been any communication. I can still hear a chopper. My colleague Momin will try and show you. That's one of the helicopter which has taken off at this moment and going towards Harsil. Now, the other important aspect is that yesterday also the Chinook helicopters of the Indian Army were able to take off from the Jolly Grant airport in Dehradun, and they were able to do some heavy lifting. Much more load of people were able to be brought back, and equipment was dropped there as well. Because in these choppers, the light helicopters, only 4 to 5 people are taken at one point of time. I'll just turn around, and I just wanted to show you something. The road is working here, but what you will see, that's a stream, monsoon stream, but what you will see, all this debris has come from the top. It has been cleared, but this is the problem, and the landslides are still taking place at many places. So it's a constant work to try and ensure that the road remains functional, and that becomes the big challenge. Apart from that, there are 3 important things. Number one, now a lot of people whose loved ones were in Dharali, contractors who had put in people, laborers from Nepal, from Bihar to work there. Those people have started coming in, and the only question that they are asking, that is there some answer that the government has on the fate of their loved ones, which still remains uncertain.